Back into the ball game now. It's Sikma, Roberts, Robertson, Pierce, and Pressey for Milwaukee.
Offensive foul call on Jack Sikma, his 5th.
Big call there. Joe Crawford made the call, and that will hurt Milwaukee.
5
It's his defense when Cartwright's in there. It really makes a difference. Cartwright not in there right now. Sikma's playing Stacey King, and he's flirting with a technical as he continues railing at Joe Crawford.
Yeah, Joe's not the guy you want to talk to.
Exactly.
He's got the short fuse.
Anderson's going to get back in here for Milwaukee, so Sikma's going to have a very short time in here. They know he has the 5, so they give it back to King, who goes to Jordan, who hits from the baseline. 38 points for Michael Jordan.
Now that up-tempo worked very well for the Bucks in the 3rd quarter. Let's see if they're going to continue to try and play that way, which got them the lead, or if they go back to the slowdown.
Pressey down low, doesn't get the follow, but he did draw the foul, and it's on B.J. Armstrong. And here comes Greg Anderson as Sikma with his 5 personals will have to sit down.
But I tell you, it's really tough too when you got to go in and out when you've got a back problem, because you finally get loose, you get out there, you try to get it warm, all of a sudden you have to go sit down again.
Paxson back in for Chicago also in place of B.J. Armstrong.
I guess in this case for Jack, he never did get it warm. He wasn't in long enough.
Portland leading Dallas. That 3rd quarter just underway. Houston 5-point lead over the Lakers. Detroit leading Indiana at Indianapolis.
Final score, Cleveland 122, Philadelphia 95.
Bucks by 4. 11 minutes remaining here at the Bradley Center. Jordan inside against Robertson. That turnaround shot is unstoppable. And unbelievable sometimes.
He's just, words are difficult to describe Michael Jordan.
About 40 points with 11 minutes left. Anderson missing from in close again, and Anderson's had a real nightmare trying to score tonight. He'd been averaging nearly 14 a game in this playoff series. And 1 out of 6 from the floor. Chicago within 2. Into Stacey King. Has to go to his right hand. It got partially blocked by Anderson. King battles back and stuffs it in. Big time power move by Stacey King.
And all of a sudden this game is tied again as the Bulls have come out and exerted themselves here early in the 4th quarter.
Bucks have scored only 1 point. It was 90-85 at the end of 3. Milwaukee turnover. Robertson thought he had a foul.
I tell you, that was the official over here closest to us, and I won't even mention his name, was getting ready to show that the ball was ticked, and he didn't do it after he saw the other officials say that it wasn't.
So a 2-1 decision gives it to Chicago.
Now, Joe Crawford didn't say anything he didn't know.
Jordan from 19. 42 points for Michael Jordan. He is in his last 5. Del Harris knows that. He's going to get a timeout as soon as Robertson gets across the timeline. Michael Jordan heating up, and that's bad news for the Bucks. Nine and a half minutes remaining in the ball game from the Bradley Center. The Bulls have taken the lead by 2, and it's time for the Minute Maid Minute. We'll get to that in just a moment. Jordan started slowly from the field tonight. At one time, he was 5 out of 14, but he's now 17 of 31 and has this year's playoff high of 42 points.
That might be it, unless it's Grant. They call on Grant. Foul from the front, not Paxson. There's the Minute Maid Minute. The Bucks doing a job on the inside scoring there against the Bulls.
Pressey inside. That was blocked by Grant. Roberts goes back with it over Jordan. Rebound Anderson, who couldn't hold it. Grant. The Bulls by 2. 9 minutes to go in this ball game. shot clock for Chicago. Robertson in the jersey of Jordan. 3 on the shot clock. 2, 1. Pippen from long range. It will count. It's a 2. Chicago by 4. They've outscored the Bucks 10-1 since this period started. Roberts driving to the basket, going to the left hand. That is his 18th point of the ball game. Chicago already with 2 team fouls. The Bucks have committed none with 8:13 to go in the fourth and final quarter. Pippen against Pierce.
Tough matchup right there. See Ricky Pierce not able to really defend Scottie Pippen.
Pippen has 17. He needs 1 rebound, 1 assist to have his second triple-double of this series. Robertson shoots over Pippen. Rick flat-footed on him for a moment. Grant back to Jordan to Grant. Inside with a little jump. Cook. You wonder if Michael wasn't thinking, I need to get Horace Grant involved in the scoring here late in the ballgame, because Jordan could have taken that. Chicago on a 12-2 run since the quarter started. Pippen with the personal foul. That'll give him 4.
Well, right now, Bob, the Bucks struggle a little bit. They just might be running out of gas here. I mean, you've got Pressey, who's played the entire ball game. They've had some foul difficulties. Sigma comes back in now, who's be playing with 5 personal fouls, and Lohaus coming in for Roberts. But they put a game effort for it, but they just haven't had all their troops ready, and they played an up-tempo game, which they're not accustomed to, and that can wear you out.
Bucks were plagued by injuries all year, and the injury to Jay Humphries has hurt him here tonight. B.J. Armstrong came in and really ran Pressey to tire him even further. Lohaus goes for the 3, doesn't get it. Pressey with the rebound, but they called him for a loose ball foul. Paxson went to the floor. No, check that. Nothing.
Pressey just hit it out of bounds. But see, Lohaus just walked off the bench, took a 3-point shot. Wow, that's tough to do. It's easy to take the shot, but it's tough to be warm enough to make it.
Shot clock to 8. Robertson. Played back on Jordan, so Michael just took it to the perimeter. He has 44 points tonight and has hit his last 6. Pierce for 3. Answers for Milwaukee, and that's only the second field goal of this quarter for the Bucks. Chicago 101-96. 7 on the shot clock. Pippen has Sigma to deal with. Sigma with his 5 fouls. Took it out of the air. Nice play by Sigma. Ahead to Robertson, who'll get the jam. It's Chicago by 3. And Robertson has 34, and that ties his playoff career high. 6:08 remaining in this game. Timeout, Chicago.
It's time for the Gatorade Slam Dunk. Tonight's Slam Dunk by Michael Jordan.
Give me the ball, give me the ball, give me the ball!
So the good news for Portland is they have the lead. The bad news, their leader, a man who's been such a major part of their terrific year. We hope Buck Williams will be okay. At the Bradley Center, Chicago by 3 with 6:08 remaining.
And a nice run here by the Bucks to get themselves right back in it. They could have easily lost any chance to win this ball game, but the big 3-pointer by Pierce, and then to follow it up 2 points, and now they've got a great shot at it. You know, just as Michael Jordan is invaluable to the Bulls, Marty Aronoff, our stat guy here, has no peers. He's invaluable to us. Great job tonight, Marty.
As usual, we just count him. We take him for granted, like Jordan takes that jumper for granted. And Jordan has 46. He's hit his last 7, and I think the tired guards may have some